Hi, I'm Sherry from Jaunty Everywhere, and today we're going to be making steak with an iron. So first, let's talk about your options for steaks. I went to the store this morning and this is what I found. These very thin cutlets, they're about 1/4 of an inch thick. And these are perfect if you like your steak well done. You'll need to sear these on each side for 20 to 30 seconds and they should be cooked through, and they will cook fast, so be aware. You could also get a really thick steak if you like your steak rare in the middle. But filet mignon, for instance, tends to cost a lot of money, and I'd rather cook that at home. So today I found these steaks, which are perfect for what we're going to do. It's about 3/4 to an inch thick, and it fits within the plate of the iron. So that's what we're going to use. Now, you have 3 ways that you can prepare your steak. My favorite way is if I plan ahead and I put my steak in a marinade at home and freeze it, and then when I get ready to pack my cooler, I pull it out, let it thaw in the cooler while it's in the marinade, and it's perfect and flavorful by the time we get to the hotel. Your next best option is to season your steak with some salt and pepper on both sides a couple of hours before you plan to cook it. But let's face it, you're cooking with an iron in a hotel and you may not have the best circumstances. So just go ahead and work with what you have. And if what you have is a steak and you need to season it right before you eat it, so be it. So here I have my foil, which I've doubled up so that we don't spring any leaks. And I'm going to put my steak on it. And I've learned through trial and error that unlike the grilled sandwiches that we made in another video, you don't want to seal the packet because you'll end up with steamed steak, and what I want is a seared steak. So I kind of treat this like a pan, and I make an edge to hold in the juices. And then I cover it with a lid to act as a protector between the iron and the steak. I'm going to turn my iron up as high as it goes. Heats up very quickly here. And I'm going to cook the steak on one side. I'll let it sit. We'll talk about time in a minute. Then I will flip it over, cover it back up, and cook the other side. Okay, so I've been cooking the steak about 2 minutes on each side. I like my meat pink in the middle or medium rare, so you will have to adjust if you like it to be more well done. So let's see what we have. Because I left the sides open and allowed the steam to escape, I got a pretty good sear considering that we're cooking with an iron. Steak's nicely browned on both sides, pink in the middle, and it smells delicious. So now let's plate this up and turn it into a meal. Big salads are your best friend when you're traveling. Let's go ahead and add the goodies to this one. Happens to be a Southwest salad, which sounded like it would go good with steak. So we have some cheese, tortilla strips, and your dressing. Give that a good shake. Put it in your bowl. These bags make a nice size salad for 2 people. If it's kind of the main, one of your main courses in your meal. And then if you're still eating carbs, you can add a potato, which I cooked in the microwave. Got some good sour cream to add to it. Deluxe. Grab my salt and pepper over here. A little salt and pepper. And my beautiful steak. And voila, you've made yourself a really nice dinner in your hotel room with an iron. And here you have steak, a baked potato, and a salad. A very nice meal that you've cooked in your hotel room with an iron.